Hello, and welcome to another episode of Furries in the Media. I'm your host, Abergwine, and today we'll look at MSNBC's coverage of the chlorine incident from Midwest Fur Fest 2014.
The Chicago Tribune, 19 people were hospitalized at a furry convention in Illinois.
National news anchor stumbles over her lines when announcing furry convention. This doesn't bode well.
After what's being called an intentional leak of chlorine
What's
gas.
a furry?
The second news anchor keeps interrupting and asking what's a furry. You should already know, or just pretend that you do.
Chlorine
What's
gas.
a furry convention?
Did I get that
What
wrong?
leaked there? Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Just read the teleprompter.
I think they had to evacuate the building and everything. Sent the hotel guests along with convention attendees into the cold night, many still dressed in their furry costumes.
When the camera cuts back to the news studio, 2 out of these 3 national news anchors are hiding their faces in a pitiful attempt to remain professional.
We just told Mika what the convention was about.
The hotel was
Where you going?
contaminated. The hotel was
Where are you going?
contaminated.
Mika has left the building, folks. So much for holding herself together.
Hey,
Guests came back
Come
inside
back.
at 4 a.m.
And the middle news anchor yells after Mika over the third news anchor who's trying to deliver the rest of the story.
hey,
Guests came back
Come
inside
back.
at 4 a.m. Police still
Come
treat
back.
the matter as a criminal
could you
investigation.
check?
The third news anchor makes an amazing effort to report on the story without letting his emotions or biases get in the way. You, sir, you have my gratitude. Thank you. How about those review stats? Information accuracy is 0%, and the spirit of the portrayal is 20%, averaging out to 10%. And now time for my thoughts. 19 people went to the hospital, some of them coughing up blood. This is not something to laugh about, whether they were furries or football players or people who served in the military. Your lack of research into who these people actually are is no excuse for your lack of sensitivity on a delicate topic, nor your unprofessional demeanor on national television. It would be one thing if these were local news anchors, but this aired on national television. It's clear that none of them did any research on what a furry was, nor could they be bothered to push their emotions aside and just read from the teleprompter. I would have forgiven a flat emotionless reading much easier than I can forgive this laughable excuse of news reporting. Well, that's it for today's episode. Have fun, stay awesome. Bye-bye.